Hey, Big Daddy here. Big Daddy Jeff Wayne. Jeff Wayne, Big Daddy. Daddy Jake, Big El Grande Papa. It doesn't matter. I've been drinking. I'm sorry if it's a little confusing, but hello to you out there in YouTube land. Today I wanted to help you with something that you can break the law and get away with. Right now in Montana, it's been okayed by the state legislature that you can pick up roadkill. Roadkill, and you can grill it, cook it, or barbecue it. Just think how exciting this is. You can take the family out on a Sunday afternoon for a drive and inspect dead animals along the side of the road. Now, I did take some pictures, but I don't want to upset anybody out there in YouTube land because, you know, there's like deers and wolves and raccoons and possums. Their heads are crushed, their guts are splattered all over. It's pretty horrible. I took the pictures just to show you that this isn't going to be easy, so it can turn into a fun family trip. The entire family can get out of the car, look at the dead animal, and sort of choose. Should we scrape this one up or should we let this one go? Now, some of you know there are people that drive a lot. There are a lot of animals that just get bumped by the car. There's not a lot of damage, as a mortician would say. A lot of animals, I believe, die of a heart attack. They see some huge thing speeding towards them, and they just collapse. That happened to me once with a woman in Barcelona, but that's a different story. Now, let me go on with this. Now that you know that roadkill is legal in a couple of other states besides Montana, you can start doing this in your own state. It may not be the law, but guess what? It doesn't matter. Nobody will say a word if you start scraping dead animals up off the road. If you take this once was a living thing and utilize this thing to eat, you're helping the world. You're helping the world, and you're part of the cycle of life. Yes, it's at one with the universe now. Put it into yourself, and then you shit it out, and the whole cycle starts again because that shit is fertilizer. Yes, I know about these things. We let our dogs shit all over the yard. I'll show you a little video of that a bit later because it just helps grow things. Now, couple of tips here because I barbecue a lot. I have a show called Big Daddy's Barbecue. Some of you may have seen it. I've done it over 1,000 times. I've been doing it for 20 years. I had 2 TV pilots for it. And those rat bastards didn't pick me up. They have 2 broke girls, but they don't have Big Daddy. What's that all about? Now let me carry on. They're getting people from South Africa like Noah Trevor or Trevor Noah, whatever. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. And Earl Morris, where's he from? He ain't American. Samantha Bee, another Canadian taking a good American job. I would hire all Mexicans to do that job. Let's get our relationships. I feel I digress. Let me go back to our subject at hand. Now, this is something that I found right outside the house. Maybe it collapsed. Maybe it just looked at my white trash house and it just had a heart attack and said, oh my God. Anyway, before I cook this, I want to give you a couple tips. Some people would shave it, which you can do. Some people like shaving an animal. Others skin it. Those are real hunters, but most of us aren't real hunters. That's why I'm trying to propose this new idea of taking the family in the car, everybody jointly picking out an animal. It becomes a whole family thing, you see. Now, it can be shaved, it can be skinned, or you can cook it as I'll cook this with the fur still on it, okay? Gives it a very crinkly taste. You'll find yourself spitting out little burnt offerings. Your friends will go, what is that? That's not chewing tobacco, Sam. Now, for your Jewish friends, I suggest you circumcise the animal first, okay? It's not hard to do. You just cut off the end of the prick. Everything's fine. And then you cook it to your delight. What I generally do is burn everything. That way it kills any germs that are in there. Let's say you have a car tread on top of the animal, okay? A really good car tread. Cars ride over all kinds of things. It could ride over a diseased body, some maggot-filled carcass, somebody pissed on the road. So it's good to make sure there's no disease. So if you burn the animal, and I call it Cajun cooking, makes you a connoisseur, you'll be fine. Anyway, I look forward to hearing from you, your comments on this, the new idea of the family going out to help the environment by picking up dead animals. Anybody that may have cooking tips for some of this roadkill. And I hope all over America people start helping the environment now by taking their kids out on drives on the weekend. This is Jeff Big Daddy Wayne, just trying to help the world in my own little way. Sayonara.